Hi everyone, welcome back to #LetsTalkChaos, when basically you and I, we keep this pretty real and I share a little something about me and put it on the internet, and hopefully by the end you take away something from this video. If not anything, I hope this video gives you a little bit of hope and positivity, because those are the secret of happy life, and I hope I'm able to help you in some way or the other. So yeah, without any further ado, let's talk about today's video. And basically I am doing something that I get asked about so many times, and that is, how am I so confident, so happy, so positive, so comfortable in my own skin and my body? They honestly mean so much to me. So thank you to each and everybody who messages or emails or even DMs and comments. They really boost up my confidence, and they just definitely add that bit of positivity that I'm looking forward to adding in yours. Can I tell you something, honey, already? Being confident and comfortable and positive are things that go hand in hand, and these can happen overnight. Yes, these are not as complicated as the world or society, or I don't know who the hell that makes things up, make them sound. Because trust me, I have had my moment where I have made up my mind. I woke up and I was a new me, and I was much more confident, and I exactly knew what I wanted to do. And yeah, that is overnight, and I truly believe in the miracle and the power of overnight, because it does exist, okay? Please don't tell me I have to work hard on something, because that ain't happening overnight. Call me in. So yeah, with that being said, let me give you a little tips and tricks of how I do what I do. As a kid, I've always been very positive, very confident. I've been like killing it and slaying it. Now I know you're already disappointed, because how am I supposed to know what it's like to not be confident? But trust me, from being that person to suddenly being this someone that I didn't recognize, like, it was so hard for me to even believe what I was doing. Just don't know what to do. You feel helpless and powerless, and yes, I have been there and I know what it feels like. I just wanted to have my space. It was dark around, it felt numb, and I really didn't know how to go about those things. But I knew if I don't do it now, it's gonna be too late, and I don't want to miss out on my moment in my life. And I have to tell you, 2018 is my year, and I can feel it already. I've done some really amazing things. I'm not like I've done it, but they like happened. That is, we reached to 1,000. We're soon going to hit 2,000. I was also part of a newspaper article, which I think was insane. And you know, I started doing YouTube for the simple fact because I just wanted to be out there trying to do things that I'm always nervous and afraid of. And definitely public speaking, being out there in front of unknowns was the biggest terror of my life. And that's one of the many reasons why I didn't name my channel behind my name, because I didn't freaking want anybody to know. And to be very honest, these past 2 years I've tried to keep this like a secret. Like, I know the person right in front of me knows I have a channel, but I just don't want to talk about it. If somebody comes and asks me, hey, do you have a YouTube channel, what the name is, send me the link, what do you do, I'm just like yeah, it's nothing much. I get so zoned out and so awkward, it is unreal. And can I tell you something, like a little secret something? When I started my channel, and I remember I was filming my first video, or even videos that I filmed for like the first 6 months, every time I would start talking, but I would start having visions of people's faces laughing at me. The ones that I know will definitely laugh at me. Like, you know, you have those people who are always demotivating, people who always just throw hate, throw shade at you. Like, you don't know what you do, but even you breathing is a problem to them. And I would start fumbling. I wouldn't be me. Also, the fact that I started doing YouTube and I was running away from this kind of my life, and then I was on the internet and I was called out for copying someone. I'm not denying, because yes, I come from theater background, and yes, my observation skills are on point, and I do tend to pick up on things even without knowing. So I wasn't intentionally copying, but it just happened, and I just didn't know. So like I was saying, coming from a background where I knew what it's like to be confident, and suddenly I dropped down to, I don't know what the hell is happening, please get me out of this situation, to getting back to somewhere today where I am. It has been a journey, and I want to share with you how I got out of it and pulled myself together. Problem with everybody out here is we have this imaginary image about ourselves. You know, we don't want to accept who we really are. Like, I don't know how this gets offensive when somebody calls a fat person fat. It's like, oh, she called me fat. Well, the point is, maybe you truly are. Definitely, the way they are saying it can be disrespectful in a funny or a disrespectful way, because that's the situation where they don't describe who you are, but that's where they show who they are. So yeah, the joke's on them, and just be honest. Stop lying to yourself. You know you much better than anybody out there. So definitely don't let anybody believe that they know you more than you know yourself. Also make sure that they actually don't know you more than you know yourself, and make sure that you know yourself. Wow, I hope you're still watching. Now this line I had heard in one of Hannah Montana episode, which just kind of stuck to me, and that is, self-respect comes from you, not from others. So definitely respect yourself. Don't go around calling yourself anything that makes you feel ugly, because you know what you do? You give an okay signal to others to call you ugly or others to call you out with names, because they have seen you do that to yourself. Just don't make it all right to hate you, okay? Respect who you are. You are beautiful, you are amazing. Believe in who you are and what you are. However, in case those situations happen, laugh. Laugh is the best medicine, because the joke's now not on you. You're just making the situation light. And for anybody who are like, oh, tu tere pe kaise has rahi hai? Why not? She's not lying anyways. Just laugh it out. Make the situation light. Don't take offense right in front of those people, because then you know what? You make sure that they know that everything that they do is affecting you. So you don't want that to happen. If somebody's laughing at you, you just go like, yeah, funny, or just go like, yeah, totally. However, this is something you do if that situation happens like once or twice with someone. If someone repeatedly does that to you, believe me, everybody has insecurities and everybody is afraid of something or the other. So if you can get the sass out of you, bad girl, bad boy, whatever, out of yourself, go ahead, say something offensive to them. Let them also know what it feels like. Yeah, you know, at this point, I don't care about morals and ethics, because if being bad makes me feel good and confident and makes me feel protected from all the negative, nasty people, then yes, I choose to be bad, and no, there is nothing wrong in it. Now that you've accepted yourself and now that you've protected yourself, the point is to be happy with who you are, and this is the time you want to make another choice for yourself, and that definitely has to be, do you want to change who you are, or do you want to keep the way you are? Like, for example, being overweight or having acne. These are things that really make people uncomfortable, but these are not things that are permanent. You can change it by going to the doctor, taking the right treatment. However, there are some things that you just cannot fix, and you have to live with it for the rest of your life. What are you supposed to do then? Can you keep hating yourself? I know you don't like that part of you, but you know what? You're gonna push yourself and make yourself love that part of you. Like, it's difficult, but trust me, I've done those things. If you feel that you are in an uncomfortable situation, or you just don't want to be a part of something, say no. I cannot tell you the number of times saying no has saved me from troubles or from being in those awkward situations. It's okay to know what you want and to do what you want. It's okay when somebody asks you or offers you for a drink or a hookah or a smoke or anything and you don't want to do it. You know, you're not going to be uncool, and even if you're uncool, it's fine, because you are going to live much more than those people are. Again, I'm not throwing shade at people who do it. I don't have the right to say anything to them, because they are not stupid. They know what they're doing and the consequences that will come along with it. You look out for yourself. Yes, I am in my last year of TY, and yes, I have friends who have done a lot of things that I can't imagine of doing at the age that I am. Of course, you need those kind of friends who are okay with you living your life, and I'm truly blessed to having such amazing friends. Of the people that are not in your life. Stop thinking about the people who say bad to you, do bad to you, make you feel uncomfortable. Some people, they're really good by heart, but you just don't click. It just doesn't work, so you move on. You know, it's not that everybody who's not friends with you, who doesn't like you, are bad humans. It's just you're not meant for each other. Stop putting yourself in a shell because of them. This is so bad. But stop feeling that being happy is wrong. Okay, now I'll tell you how. In case you had a breakup or you went through something very terrible, it's okay if you cope up with your sadness more quickly than anybody else. We also have these kind of stupid friends who are afraid of being happy, in the sense they would would be laughing at something really funny and epic, and then they would just be like, oh my god, I should not laugh so much because I will start crying tomorrow. What? Where do you come from? Like, who put that in your mind? Where do you get your facts from, honey? Like, God keeps a track of all the good and the bad. He doesn't keep track of when were you laughing and oh, you laughed so many times, so now it's time for you to cry, honey. No. And you know, it's not even the God, you know. Life is what you make it. If you are happy, it's because of you. And if you are sad, look no further. It's because of you, honey. So stop that stupid stuff. Don't be guilty of being happy, or don't be afraid of being happy, because there are some people who are like, oh my god, if I'm happy right now, what if this goes away from me? And shut up. Live the moment. If it goes, at least you know you were enjoying that moment right at that point. It's so easier said than done. You know what? We just don't need quantity of people, but we need quality of people. And trust me, I've learned it the hard way. Like I was saying, it's okay. You are going to have a moment where you're going to be alone, and you know what? Being alone is not that bad. Yes, it's very torturing. You just keep thinking of the whole thing over and over again, believing what others tell you. Somehow you have these really nasty thoughts in mind. It scares you. It makes you feel suffocated and uncomfortable. But you know what? I came up with the idea of having a YouTube. So you know, we all need the chaos in our life. It's always going to happen. So stop running away from it, because it's gonna catch up with you. Sometimes a bad chaotic situation will let you come up with a good idea. So believe me, chaos is a beautiful thing, and let it hit you. Don't be afraid, because once it hits you and it is passed on, you are the bravest person that you know of on the planet Earth, and you will no longer be afraid of being you, because you've nothing to lose, you've nothing to be afraid of, because you've seen the bad, and now it's time for you to see the good. And on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this helped you in some way or the other. If you did, you know what to do. Give this video a big thumbs up. Wow. I actually forgot what I had to say, so I just went with the song. And also, subscribe to my channel, hit on the bell icon so that you get notified every time I'm online. You can also follow me on my social media. The link is in the description, and I will see you very soon. Till then, take care. Bye.